Hello, welcome to Amped Up Local, your backstage pass to the local music scene. I'm Charlotte and I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians throughout Western Australia and their continuing connection to the land, waters, wind and community. I pay my respects to all members of Aboriginal communities and their cultures and acknowledge the wisdom of elders, both past and present. On this podcast, I'm spotlighting local bands, fresh tracks, live shows, and creative voices shaping the sound of your town with guest artists, event coverage, and real talk. We're amplifying the local music scene one episode at a time. Welcome back to episode 10. In today's episode, I interview Andy Lawson from Debaser Studio. In this episode, we actually went up to his studio and was able to interview him in his mixing room and recording room. So if you're watching the video on YouTube, you actually get to see his studio in the background, which is really cool. Before we go into the interview, it is a shorter one this time. I just wanted to talk about Andy Lawson and a little bit about his bio. So he is a producer, sound engineer and songwriter who runs Debaser Studio in Perth. He built his base in production working with some of Perth's finest artists, including Noah Dillon, Death by Denim, Mitch Santiago, Draft, Timothy Nelson, End of Fashion, Little Birdie, Eskimo Joe, and heaps more. He won the 2017 WAM Award for Best Sound Engineer and Producer, and again in 2022 for his work. It was so cool to learn about his inspiration style and check out his studio. We got to have a tour of the place, which was really, really cool. All the gear he has is crazy. He has stuff from years and years ago, lots of analog equipment. Some songs you might know from Andy's work includes some interviews I've actually done with some of the artists. So All I Want by Oola, Don't Feel Right by Full Nelson, Let It Out by Noah Dillon, If Only by Small Fish, I Want You by The Boys, Ghosts of Us by Siobhan Cochin, and heaps more. Some of the artists that he has currently been working with is Blush and Free Avery, which if you actually go and watch the Free Avery episode, they talk a little bit about their recording process with Andy and what song they recorded as well, I think. I don't quite remember, to be honest. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the video.
Hi.
Hi. How have you been?
I'm good.
That's good. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you have been doing in the music industry lately?
I guess I'm a mixer, producer, engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run a studio called Debaser, and I produce bands weekly. That's what I've been doing.
Oh yeah, super cool. So what made you want to pursue working in the music industry?
I don't know. I got into music. I guess I heard Nirvana. I heard Territorial Pissings when I was like 14, 15, and I was just kind of like, you can't do that. What is this?
Yeah.
And I think from that moment, I've been just obsessed with songwriting, how it all works, why it works, and I still can't figure it out. But
yeah.
And I think that was the start of it, and it's just grown and grown.
That's so cool. It's definitely, I feel like Nevermind is like, what would you say, like culturally a big album?
Massive.
It's huge. Like it started a whole genre, I guess.
Well, I guess life-changing for me.
Yeah.
I hadn't really heard rock and roll as such in that vein, and I was just like, the doors are open, I guess.
Yeah.
And especially at that time, everything was like top 40 music, like super pop. And they were the antithesis of that, I guess.
Because it was like in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your process when working with an artist?
Whoa. It depends. So solo artists, I guess ultimately song. What is the song? What is it about? Is the song structured right? Are all the melodies right? That would be always the first point of call. And then if it's a solo artist, we've got to kind of demo it and work through it and try and see. And if it's a band, I get them to go play, and then we figure out as much as we can. I kind of forgot what the question was. What is the process?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it would be different for like every song.
Yeah, it really is. and also what the artist wants and how they want to do it. Like that's the ultimate goal, kind of giving them something they love. So
Yeah.
the process to match whatever that is for them,
Yeah.
I guess.
What are some artists you've been working with lately?
Good question. I can always remember what I did yesterday, which was Ra Ra Viper,
Yeah.
making a record with them. Small Fish,
Oh, yeah.
Full Nelson, Polly, Free Avery I did last week.
Blush?
Blush, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard without looking at my list.
Like your list of your calendar. Just everyone.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
And a few new bands starting to come through, which is always, I don't know, I kind of
That's
enjoy.
cool. Yeah. They get to discover their sound with you, I guess. Yeah. Do you have a specific sound or genre that you work with, or do you just work with really anyone?
I maybe, but I try not to. Like when an artist comes in, I just want it to be them.
Yeah.
And obviously I join in and add ideas, but if it's me, it's kind of boring, right? It's got to be all about them. So always trying to lean into what they are. I don't know the result of that, and there may be something that's always consistent, but...
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Do you prefer working with analog or digital equipment?
Don't care.
Really?
At all. Love both.
Yeah?
I've got
You got
plenty
so much
of,
equipment, yeah.
analog stuff, but I don't know, give me a little thing and we can go and record with one mic somewhere and I'm just as happy, like a little digital interface.
Yeah.
I don't know, like digital's got its advantages, everything's recallable, you can do crazy, weird things.
Yeah.
And then analog sometimes just twist a knob and you're like, I love the sound, so I'll take both if I can.
Does the artist pick, or do you normally like suggest things?
In terms of what gear to use?
Yeah.
I just plug stuff in, and then if we all like it in the room, it's like, and if no one's vibing, we'll just keep trying different things. So I guess we choose together in that regard.
Yeah.
It's not a conscious choice, but it's more this is rad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more of like a group effort, I guess. So what is your favourite part about producing? That's probably a very loaded question.
Favorite?
Yeah.
I think when you've fought through something that's kind of not working and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we got it. Like that's probably the favourite moment, but generally takes a bit of pain to get there. What is my favourite part of producing? I don't know, it changes all the time too, right? Because sometimes you're just tracking and you've just done 2 months of tracking.
And then you're like done with it.
Like, I don't want to track anymore, I just want to mix. So sometimes mixing's your favourite, and then you've mixed and you've been by yourself for a month and you're just like, please someone come and hang. So I think it's just ever evolving and changing on a selfish level. So I want something different.
Yeah. Yeah. What advice do you have for someone that wants to get into producing?
Jump in, do it, go for it.
Yeah.
Throw yourself in the deep end, make all of the mistakes. Who cares? Like, just kind of and pester people and go around and try and work with people, find out information. It's a hard slog, so you just got to just jump in and go for it, and back yourself. And you're going to be wrong heaps, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But just keep going, I think is what I would say.
It's very good advice. Yeah. Is there anything you would like to add on before we finish up?
No. I don't know.
That's all good. Yeah, do you have any playlists that people can listen to your work?
I think so.
I think there's one on your website.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
which goes to Spotify.
Yeah.
Which I probably haven't updated in forever. But yes, there is.
Yeah. Because I remember having a look at it and I'm like, oh, I know them and them and them and them. And I was like, oh, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
I'd just like to thank Andy Lawson for letting me come up to his studio and have a chat with him. I really love all of his work and I can't wait to see what he's working on next. Just to end this episode off, I wanted to talk about a couple of gigs I've been to. So 2 weeks ago, I went to Full Nelson's Full Fest at Port Beach Brewery, which had Blush, Daisy Park doing a DJ set, Glimmer Band, Koi Pond doing a DJ set, then Paint, then Little Guild, then Full Nelson, and then also Humble Amanda doing a DJ set as well. The venue was amazing. It was such a great experience, such a good gig. Like, the lineup was crazy. Everything worked well. Every band went well together. I just think it was a really well put together gig, and I hope a lot of people that are watching this went to the gig as well. Another event I went to was Spaced Out Festival, which was the first time it's ever been over here in WA. It was at Gage Roads Brewery, which is also another amazing venue. They do great things there. They do a lot of free gigs there. I know there's a couple coming up before the end of the year. So if you're 18, you should definitely go. But that lineup was crazy as well. I got to interview a lot of people there. So some interviews that are coming out over the next couple of weeks or days is Lazy Haze. I got to talk to them. That was the first time I actually ever saw them live, and they were really good. Hey So Hungry. I got to talk to the full band this time, which was really cool. Then The Moving Stills, which is my first ever national interview. They were really cool. Also, I've never seen them live before, and their performance was just amazing. And then Great Gable as well, which is another WA band who headlined Wham Showcase Week. They were also incredible. Seeing them live for the first time was crazy. Talking about Wham, on the 10th of December, the Wham Awards are being held at Freo Arts Centre. I definitely think it's something that you should go to because it supports all the musicians that were nominated, as well as producers, venues, and a bunch of others that were nominated. It's at Freo Arts Centre, which I probably already said, but it's definitely a good way to end off the year, and also Oz Music Month because it's at the end of Oz Music Month as well. So hope to see you there.